Lewandowski strikes the free kick. Oh my God, that's an insane save by the goalkeeper. And that's one of the many things you can do in this game.
You can play WWE inside the game. In this game, you can literally hold someone's shirt and then pull them down like a maniac inside the game. Hold R1 plus X and push your player down when he's going to score, or RB plus A on the Xbox, and you will definitely get a red card for your actions.
Are you sure about that?
And there you go, this game is ready for kids with mascots now. EA, why you don't make any good features, man? Why you don't make any good animations for men? Behind the ad boards, these mascots will be standing and dancing. You can high-five them, celebrate with them. That's all you can do. Personally, I feel like EA just snatched these from FIFA 22, put them inside the game and added some silly animations on top of them, and that's it. Your new feature is ready. There are 6 million formation possibilities in the game, and you guys will still play with the 4-2-3-1. The formation tab inside FC25 is crazy. It's 14 million possibilities and only one will make you the champion. Well, if you figure out that one meta tactic on your game and you think this is gonna win a lot of people's games, then you can share a code and become a messiah to the community of FC. Well, in the game, if there is one meta tactic that we find that is completely broken, we will share that code all over the place on the internet and everybody is going to use the same tactic. So I would recommend you keep searching for these new codes to try new tactics. Otherwise, your opponents online are already searching for these codes and they're going to destroy you when you go against them. EA has added slipping in the game. But remember, in the game you cannot control the slip. The slip happens randomly. It's not like the PES dive that you could control with a button. This happens by itself. But sometimes this type of stuff happens in the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, EA, what are you doing?
EA completely removed Volta, removed all the unlocks of Volta, removed all the attributes of Volta, and now you get Rush. So when you go in the game, do try Rush. It's basically 5 people against 5 people, your friends or random teammates. It's good to play in the game, definitely adds fun to FIFA or FC now, but it needs more. It's very basic and it needs a competitive league, it needs more modes, but it's just very basic as of now. You can now use an AI in the game to run your tactics. EA has added smart tactics inside the game because there are 6 million tactics combinations that they sure shot know we are so dumb that an AI will manage it for us while we play the game, and the AI is called Smart Tactics. What this does, it will analyze the opponent's team and then it will give you a tactical recommendation on the bottom left of your screen that you can enable with the D-pad. I swear this AI was stolen from this area right here in the last 5 minutes of the game. Okay, there's one positive. This thing fixes the problem with attacking AI, but because this is a new feature, EA does not get things right. So many roles and many formations in the game act so dumb that your players move all over the places. So use it with your own risk. Get a formation that you can find works for yourself and roles that are safe to use.
Trust me, I got this. Coming your way?
The let ball run in the game. Huh? What's this? This is that let ball run cool animations that we used to have back in FIFA 09 nearly 15 years ago. That animation is now back in the game where you can let the ball run through your feet. This is the same move what Vinicius Jr. did on Fernandinho and sent him to retirement. This is what they're talking about. Well, you can do a lot of crazy tricks with this, so do not sleep over this trick at all. 180 turns. You can do 180 turns in the game. This is the 3rd time that EA are promising that they have fixed dribbling in the game this year. Well, this is their way of patching button delay. Well, if you cannot fix button delay, you make the dribbling more responsive, and that's their own way of fixing button delay. Yeah, so the dribbling is too fast in the game. Do you remember this last year?
Pasecito de la muerte?
Well, to stop this, EA has made an AI in the game that will turn your defenders into prime Maldini. All this AI does is that it takes control of your players and it will move them into position so that you can clear the ball when it's inside the box. So EA is not trying to fix the cutbacks, rather pressing a button that we used to press anyways to stop the cutbacks. That's their AI in the game. But yeah, it's gonna stop cutbacks this year for sure. Now you can place each player wherever you want in the corner finally. You don't need to put 5 feet players in the near post. You can place a big player there, a big player at the back post, and get some counter attacks done even if you want some players in the attacking position. A very effective way inside FC25 to position your players wherever you want. You can even practice some drills and irritate some Barcelona fans with some really good corner techniques. Effort dribbling, they added this last year and it was shit, but now it's improved. Me personally, I stated so many times that this thing should actually be viable, and now they actually made it effective finally. The animations in the game of the effort dribble are way faster than last year, so if you press RB and you dribble around, it's way faster to do the 180 turns inside the game. They say that every year in the game and it feels slightly better, so you can tell me your own experience when you try the effort dribble inside FC25. Tell me in the comment section below how good it feels, or is it the same? There is red card advantage. You're actually running towards the goal and you're one-on-one and the referee stops the game because that's a foul and he has to dish out a red card. This will not happen inside FC25 now. The referee will let the game flow and he'll wait for the goal to happen or not. He's gonna stop the game then he's gonna dish out the red card. Even though the referee is smart now, there is some type of shit that they do in the game. So when you shoot the ball at the goalpost now, your players will interact with the goalpost. Isn't that groundbreaking? Isn't that revolutionary? Isn't that super sexy, smooth, natural motion technology?
Super slim, hyper sexy, smooth, natural motion technology.
That's really good that they added that in the game, but you can do that in the game now. In this game, there are 9 substitutes. Yes, 9 players that you can choose from. Don't think of switching out the whole team. This is just options. Since FC is such a big casino, you anyways get new players thrown at you every week by EA. You can say that they are giving us the option to try more players and then buy more packs and then try more players and then buy more packs. This game has aggressive fighting mechanics now. Gone are the days when fighting used to be very soft in the game. Now in this game, you can even fight with your own teammate if stuff goes wrong on the pitch. Your own teammates in the game can even argue with you and even fight at something if they want to say something. These are basically cutscenes right now, but if EA can give us the capability to do this by ourselves, so we could nudge people like Pepe used to nudge Messi or Ramos used to literally kill everyone. I would love to have controls like that. Simulation mode. It's basically the game on auto mode with some popcorn. In this, you just sit down and watch the game being played in front of you like it's a real football game. This is a direct competitor to Football Manager. Like in Football Manager, there is a feature where you can look at the simulation. You can do that inside FC25 as well. However, in this game, the controls that they have given us on the simulation are not as dense as Football Manager, but this year we at least get the simulation mode inside the game. The goalkeeper rush in the game. You know those situations where the goalkeeper can literally charge over your opponent and stay on top of the opponent? Well, you can do that in the game now. This is going to be really crazy if you use it online, and it's gonna irritate a lot of players. But if you face someone like Messi who's gonna annoy your life back into place, until then it's okay. But you can use this to irritate your opponents, charge your goalkeeper at them and stay close up to them. Inside the game, there is actually wind this year, which will actually affect your passes and trajectories and how you calculate the pass. It is very random to see this game already with things happening out of your control. And then you add wind to the game, which makes it even more crazier, EA. But yeah, it adds more realism and the ball will get effective when the wind blows. So keep in mind, when you have wind activated, your passes will be inaccurate. So keep them passes on the ground as much as possible when you're playing with wind on. Personally, I would switch it off. Inside the game, there is a day and night cycle. EA were trying to implement this last year, but they actually failed. They did promise it that this was in the game last year, but now in the game, there's an actual day and night cycle. So the game can start in the day but then end in the evening. It can also be that it can start in the evening and end in the night. Even rain can start after half time and it can even stop in the middle, which is nice. This is good stuff that they added, but it won't affect the gameplay as much. But yeah, something that the realism team does every year. That's one of them. There are many types of penalty styles in the game. Even the Vinicius Jr. style, where he stops and then goes again and then he shoots the penalty while he goes towards the penalty facing sideways. There's Martin Odegaard's penalty run-up. There's even Saka's penalty run-up. So there are, at least what EA is claiming, about 1800 new animations in the game that are player specific. So this is something that you would like to test out, and your game will feel more real because these animations are directly coming in from the data they are capturing in real games. Something that's good in the game. You can literally make zombies inside the game. Well, EA introduced a new Cranium face technology, and as what happens to every new thing that they introduced in the game, it's completely broken. The sliders are crazy, and I would recommend hop into your Pro Clubs menu and make zombies as much as you can because EA will patch this. But if you can make a creative art piece like I did here, you will enjoy so much inside the game, and you can go crazy with the face mod.
And this is my first painting. I call this painting the real goat. Now since I love you guys, my second painting is called Lavaldo.
The eval engine, this stat thingy, you remember they added last year? Well, now this has passing lines inside the menu. This is the feature that we actually wanted inside the game. Keep away the halftime team talks, keep away the pundits that could be added that I recommended, keep away the interviews that could be added at halftime. No. Passing lines is what we needed. So I think this is a very, very good change. And if you want to check more videos like these, click on the video right here.